No one dares to touch you, because you are no longer just a human being. You are a walking force, protected by the heavens. To approach you is like trespassing in a sacred space. Your energy is so powerful that the impure of heart cannot even come near you. Your mere presence changes the vibrations, transforms the energy of the environment. The traps set for you have unraveled. The plans behind your back have collapsed on themselves, because there is a hand on you, an invisible but felt shield. The spiritual realms recognize you. Divine protection surrounds you. You are not like ordinary people. You have been chosen. And when it comes to a chosen one, even your enemies retreat. Walk with confidence, not fear, and prove it to everyone by writing 777 in the comments, because this world is writing a new page with you. There is no power that can stop you. You are protected. You are protected. There is a sealed destiny on you, and this destiny is a declaration of immunity. Greatness doesn't arise from moments of ease, but from enduring the trials that break others. What you've just achieved proves once again that no challenge is insurmountable for you. You've silenced the skeptics, the critics, and the naysayers who once believed you could be undone. While they sit in stunned disbelief, processing the collapse of their schemes against your unshakable spirit, you've cemented yourself as an unstoppable force that exists beyond normal constraints. The outcome is clear and irreversible. No adversity can defeat you. No plan can outsmart you, and no foe can overpower you. You are living proof that nothing can break your spirit. Can you fully grasp the significance of this moment? Do you see the magnitude of what it means to stand where you are today? Those who have toppled giants, destroyed even the strongest, have failed to diminish your brilliance. This is not chance, nor is it coincidence. It's the affirmation of what the universe has always known. You are destined for greatness. Consider your finances for a moment. Recall those times when money showed up exactly when you needed it, when overdue bills magically disappeared, when unexpected reimbursements arrived, or when opportunities appeared out of nowhere. That wasn't by chance. It was your financial shield protecting you from forces attempting to drain your resources. They spent unimaginable sums trying to create a void in your life, only for their efforts to backfire. Their riches vanished. Their investments crumbled. The universe doesn't err. What they tried to steal from you has been returned to you, magnified. Just like a farmer who plants seeds with faith in the soil, trusting that in time a bountiful harvest will come, you too have sown the seeds of faith, perseverance, and purpose. And now, beloved, it's time for your harvest. Look at the financial breakthroughs now entering your life, the new clients, the unexpected doors that swing open, the opportunities that seem to materialize effortlessly. These are not random. These are the results of a fight you've been winning without even realizing it. You've been faithful in your journey, and now the universe is responding to that faithfulness. The seeds you planted with intention are beginning to bloom, and the fruits of your labor are ripening right before your eyes. The universe has logged your unique energy, seen your efforts, and is now redirecting all wealth that belongs to you directly to your doorstep with compounded interest. It's like a stream that's been building up, and now, at just the right moment, it's flowing abundantly into your life. The laws that govern prosperity are higher than anything the world can understand. They're guided by divine principles that are far beyond the reach of human calculation. These are not just earthly blessings. These are heavenly provisions that can't be explained by anything you've ever known. You may have felt that at times you were walking alone, that your breakthroughs were just beyond reach. But let me tell you, The universe has been at work on your behalf the entire time. Every prayer, every step forward, every time you stood firm, it was as if the universe itself was watching, noting your resilience. Now, beloved, the floodgates have opened and your breakthrough has arrived. Every dollar spent in faith, every seed sown in trust, every moment you believed in the goodness and abundance of the universe, it's all coming back to you multiplied. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the Super Thank You button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings to glorify His kingdom, for you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. You are in alignment with your divine purpose, and when you are aligned with that, the universe must respond. It has no choice. It's like a law of nature. What you have been waiting for, what you have been believing for, is now knocking at your door, ready to bring transformation to your life. Don't look at these opportunities as coincidences. Don't dismiss them as happenstance. These are blessings, divine confirmations that your moment is here, and the prosperity that was once a dream is now your reality. The harvest you've waited for is not only coming, it's already here. You are walking into a season of abundance like you've never known. The very nature of the universe is to overflow, to bring more than enough. And that's exactly what is headed your way. With every new connection, with every unexpected blessing, you are being elevated, expanded, and empowered to walk in the full abundance that is rightfully yours. You are not just a survivor, you are a conqueror, and the harvest of your faith and your efforts is now manifesting in your life in ways that will astound you. Just as the farmer watches his crops grow with patience and belief, you too have waited, you've worked, and you've trusted. And now, the universe is preparing to pour out blessings so large, so abundant, that you will not have room enough to contain them. So stand tall, step forward, and get ready to receive every blessing that is headed your way. Your time has come, and the prosperity that is yours is not just a dream. It is the reality that you are now living in. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. Your creativity erupted at the exact moment they sought to silence it. That sudden idea that came in the middle of the night, that solution that appeared during your morning shower, that moment of insight while driving, these were not coincidences. They were divine downloads. It was the universe, working around the blocks they tried to place in your path, flooding you with unstoppable inspiration when they thought they had cut off your flow. They can't comprehend how you keep creating, how, no matter the walls they put up, you continue to innovate. Every attempt to cloud your vision has sharpened your clarity. Every challenge to your creativity has fueled your next breakthrough. Each time you bring your ideas to life, you tear down another piece of their false structures. With every new creation, you dismantle another section of their cage. Your creativity is not merely a gift, it's a weapon, a powerful tool you've been wielding without even fully realizing the war being fought. Reflect on the experience that should have shattered you, the betrayal, the loss, the devastation that appeared as if it was the end. Look at you now, thriving, not just surviving, not just healed, but transformed, not just recovering, but evolving. Their carefully calculated attack, designed to break you, instead birthed a new version of you. Have you noticed how others have begun to mirror your actions? The imitators who suddenly pop up, copying your style, your words, your methods, your spiritual practices. These aren't admirers, they are energy scavengers trying to replicate your power. They've studied you with obsessive precision, attempting to reverse engineer your success. But despite their efforts, they produce nothing but hollow imitations, pale versions that lack the raw energy that emanates from you. What they fail to understand is this: your power isn't a mere technique or formula to replicate. It is the product of your soul's journey across multiple lifetimes. It is encoded in your spiritual DNA, a unique vibration that only your particular set of experiences, wisdom, and divine connections can generate. Their efforts to copy you aren't just flattery, they are recognition. They see something in you that they can't access through their limited, corrupted methods. Their imitation is their admission of your authentic power. Think of those moments when you felt the inexplicable need to change your plans or routines. Those times when you were guided to take a different path or cancel something with no reason you could articulate. That wasn't just intuition. That was your spiritual compass steering you away from traps they set along your path. They studied your patterns, calculated where you'd be, and planted their snare, thinking they could catch you off guard. But something greater than them guided you. That force, which they cannot see or understand, helped you change direction. You found yourself drawn to new experiences, whether it was trying a different coffee shop or deciding to exercise at home. These weren't random decisions. They were divine nudges, and with those nudges, you bypassed their traps, walked past their setups, and avoided their meticulously laid ambushes. You were divinely protected. There are many who will hear such words, but only a few will embrace the call to their true power. The time is now for you to align with what's meant to elevate you. The Chosen One's collective sessions are now live on Zoom, bringing together individuals destined for greatness, forming a powerful energetic field where the impossible becomes possible. This is your moment, the moment you've been preparing for. These calls aren't just discussions, they're transformative spaces where awareness and energy converge, creating monumental shifts. You stand at the threshold of your destiny, and only those ready to act will step through. The power of these calls cannot be found anywhere else. It's an experience unique to this sacred gathering. Those at the highest levels of the Obsidian Inner Order will feel the resonance of divine energy coursing through them as they join live, connecting to the energy of the collective like never before. In our most recent gathering, members were astounded by insights that revealed profound truths about ancient structures and their spiritual alignment, unveiling the mysteries behind the Great Pyramids as monumental energy centers and uncovering the hidden symbolism within the layout of Washington, D.C., aligning perfectly with sacred spiritual systems. The Star Chamber members have unlimited access to this growing treasure trove of wisdom, a library that continues to expand and deepen. This is the key moment in your journey, the time when everything you've been seeking will be revealed. The collective connection and divine guidance through these sessions will take you to new heights, a journey that has never been available to the masses. This isn't just an invitation, it's a necessity. Are you ready to answer the call that has been waiting for you? Just like a shepherd leads his sheep, guiding them safely through paths unknown and sometimes dangerous, you too have a guide walking with you through the unseen paths of life. And let me tell you something, beloved, this guide is more powerful, more loving, and more protective than you could ever imagine. Your spontaneous actions, the ones that often seem to come out of nowhere, are not random. They are the hand of God protecting you and guiding you toward the right direction. It's as though you are being nudged, pushed, and sometimes even pulled into places that your mind couldn't have planned, but your spirit knew all along you needed to be. You might not see it right now, but every step, every change, every unexpected turn you've made has been part of a divine plan to keep you safe and to keep you on the right path. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the temporal concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. Beloved, the urge to make sudden changes, take unexpected routes, or shift your plans without any logical reason. Those moments aren't accidents. They are spiritual interventions, the kind of guidance that comes straight from heaven. I want you to think about the times when you followed an impulse, maybe something you didn't fully understand. You were urged to change course or go in a different direction, even though everything around you told you to stay the course. Maybe you felt it in your heart to take a different road home, or you decided to cancel an appointment you'd been looking forward to, and at the time, you couldn't quite explain why. But later, you found out just how crucial that shift was, how it saved you from danger, how it spared you from something that could have hurt you, or even something that could have robbed you of your peace. That wasn't just a random thought or a coincidence, my friend. It was divine direction. It was the hand of God guiding you, steering you away from something that could have taken you off course. That feeling you couldn't explain, that urge to take a different route, that sense that you needed to make a shift. It was your spiritual compass, the Holy Spirit working through you. It's not by chance, not by accident. It's the very protection of God that keeps you from the traps that the enemy tries to set before you. There's an old saying that goes, "Not all who wander are lost," and for you, that's the truth. You may have felt like you were wandering, like you were making decisions that didn't always make sense in the moment, but those wanders were steps ordered by the Lord. Every move you made was directed by a higher force, guiding you to places of protection, places of opportunity, and places where you could grow. You see, we don't always understand why things happen the way they do. We don't always see the whole picture, but trust me when I tell you, the Lord sees it all, and He's been guiding your steps all along. When you didn't know what was around the corner, He did. When you felt the need to make that sudden shift, He was leading you toward your divine purpose. You have a deep, unshakable wisdom working in the background, an inner knowing that's been placed within you by the Creator Himself. Even when you don't fully understand it, this wisdom is always at work, keeping you aligned with your highest good. It's like having a spiritual GPS inside of you, one that doesn't just help you find your way, it protects you from harm. This divine protection system has been hard at work, keeping you in the right place at the right time, even when the world around you seemed uncertain. What you might have thought were just lucky breaks or happenstance moments were actually divine arrangements, aligning the universe on your behalf. They were not coincidences, but divine orchestration. Think back on all the times you've experienced these shifts, times when your life seemed to pivot in a way that didn't make sense to anyone else, but in hindsight, you see the wisdom of it. Those were moments of divine intervention, where God took the lead, and you were simply following His guidance. It's like when a parent gently redirects their child when they're about to make a wrong turn. The child doesn't always understand why they're being moved, but they trust that their parent knows best. You may not always understand the why behind the moves you make, but you can trust that the hand of God is steady on your back, moving you in the right direction. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. This protection system that operates in your life is more powerful than anything you can imagine. And just like a shepherd watches over his flock, ensuring no harm comes their way, God is watching over you, always leading, always guiding, and always protecting. You're not just walking through life on your own. You're walking with a divine protector, one who knows the path, one who has already seen the obstacles, and one who has already prepared a way for you to avoid them. And as you continue to follow this divine guidance, you'll notice more of those coincidences popping up. You'll notice more of those nudges leading you to the right place at the right time. And it's not just for your protection, it's also for your promotion. The more you trust this guidance, the more you'll see your life align with your divine purpose. You are being guided every step of the way to success, to prosperity, and to the future that God has already planned for you. So when that feeling hits, when that sudden urge or nudge comes, listen to it, trust it, and know that it's not random, it's God's hand guiding you to where you need to be. When you need to be there, you are not lost, you are not wandering, you are being divinely protected and directed toward your destiny. Trust the process and keep moving forward, knowing that you are always exactly where you need to be. You are walking in alignment with divine will, and that is the greatest protection and guidance you could ever receive. Keep following those whispers, keep making those shifts, and watch how they lead you to a place of peace, purpose, and abundant blessings. You are not alone in this journey. Behind the veil, spiritual guardians work tirelessly to protect you. The weight you've carried, the burdens that would have overwhelmed anyone else, have been supported by these higher forces. They have been with you every step of the way, ensuring that no obstacle was too heavy, no challenge too great. What would have shattered someone else has become a lesson for you. What would have broken the spirit of others has strengthened yours. You have transmuted the darkest energies into opportunities for growth. What was meant to destroy you has only made you stronger, and the forces that have tried to bring you down are powerless against the support you have. Your capacity for endurance isn't just remarkable, it's divine. You've found the strength to rise when others would have fallen, to continue when the weight seemed unbearable, to push forward when every sign pointed to giving up. Have you noticed how, in the midst of exhaustion, your energy seems to replenish itself? How, when your body and mind should be spent, a fresh burst of vitality emerges? This isn't merely willpower. This is cosmic energy flowing through you, connecting you to a power grid that transcends the physical limitations of the human body. You are tapping into an energy source that sustains you beyond what ordinary endurance would allow. Have you observed how the energy around you shifts when you speak your truth? How certain individuals seem to recoil when you embrace your authentic self? When you step fully into your personal power, there's an undeniable force that radiates from you. And for some, this is uncomfortable. It's not mere discomfort. It's a spiritual incompatibility that manifests physically. Your authenticity generates an energy field that repels anything that's not aligned with truth. When you act from your core, without filtering or compromising, you emit a frequency that disrupts falsehood and deception. The more you remain true to your essence, the stronger this protective shield becomes, deflecting negativity before it can even touch you. Your authenticity isn't just a personal trait, it's spiritual armor, an invincible force that no weapon, no opposition can penetrate. Think of your true self as a frequency that vibrates in harmony with universal truth, while creating dissonance with falsity. When you live, speak, and act from that authentic place, you align with the cosmos itself. And this alignment creates a power field around you that functions as both a detector and deflector, identifying false energies and pushing them away. The more you embrace who you truly are, the more impenetrable this field becomes. What you're feeling now, this unexplainable lightness, the sudden freedom to move effortlessly where you once felt stifled. These are the remnants of ancestral burdens dissolving around you. The unseen chains that have held your lineage in place for generations are crumbling. What once confined your bloodline for centuries has now been lifted, allowing you to rise unencumbered. The ceilings that constrained your ancestors' potential have been shattered, and the walls that defined their futures are no longer standing in your path. What once seemed out of reach, impossible to achieve, is now becoming a part of your reality. Dreams that once felt distant are now becoming tangible. Goals that once seemed unattainable now feel certain. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You can contribute to His plan and be a part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially, far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles, feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul, and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed, and let the light of the Lord guide your path. This shift isn't a fantasy. It's the natural result of releasing the spiritual weights that once held you back. The confidence you now feel isn't arrogance. It's the power of walking in your truth for the first time. The clarity you're experiencing isn't fleeting. It's the revelation of your true essence, finally free from the fog of inherited limitations. The expanded vision that is opening up before you is not unrealistic. It's your birthright, reclaimed from those who sought to suppress it. You are the one who breaks the cycle, the one who disrupts patterns that have been passed down through generations. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. As you stand in the aftermath of what was intended to be your undoing, surrounded by the remnants of what was meant to destroy you, take this to heart. You have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that you cannot be broken. Now step forward in that truth. Walk with the authority of someone who knows their own power. Live from the certainty of your unshakable foundation. Let that knowledge fuel every choice you make, empower every action, and light the way for every step on your journey. The universe has witnessed your triumph, and the cosmos itself affirms your place in this world. You are unassailable, undeterred. You cannot be defeated, now or ever.